Here's a problem in which we apply the distribution property. What we're going to do is we're going to take this number on the outside of the parentheses. Anytime there's a number directly outside of parentheses without a sign in the middle, it automatically means you're multiplying. So when you multiply and you have terms inside the parentheses that are separated by a plus or minus sign, you have to do what's called distributing. You have to multiply the first term by the outside term, the second term by the outside term, and the third term by the outside term. You could have more terms on the inside and you could have less. It really depends on the problem. So what's typically done in algebra across the board as far as showing that we're multiplying each term by the number on the outside is we draw arrows. Some people do arrows, some do lines. I typically prefer lines, but just for the sake of the lesson, we'll go ahead and call it arrows. So that shows me I'm going to multiply 4 times y squared, 4 times 8y, and 4 times 2. Now, none of these are like terms. We'll discuss like terms in other problems that we're doing. But it's important to note that whenever we multiply by number 4, we only multiply by the number in front of the variable. So for instance, here, there's an imaginary 1 in front of y squared. So when we multiply, we're going to multiply 4 times 1y squared. Just multiply by the first numbers. So that gives me 4y squared. Plus, we have plus because this sign doesn't change. 4 times 8y, just do 4 times 8 and add the y at the end. 4 times 8 is 32y. There's a plus sign because, again, there's a plus sign here that goes with the 2. 4 times 2 gives me 8. So this gives me our final answer once we apply the distribution property.